So the GoPro Mission 1 has attempted to defeat the Sony X3000. It almost did it, if we're being honest with you. But sometimes gusts of wind exist and you suck at your job. I got a couple questions. What's the best vlogging camera? I want to talk about how I pet cats and then run away from them.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're on the GoPro Mission 1, and you may notice that my background is as blurry as the boys in the yard, and take that, life. Markiplier has sent us the 3D printed adapter for the GoPro so we can use a close focusing lens without me holding it like a jabron. And it seems good. It has a couple of things I would complain about immediately. One, in 4x3, it was vignetting pretty hard. Mr. I designed this. Is it there in the corners? You see in those corners or what? So Luke Edwin has designed this thing, printed it out, and then I guess other people have printers and they can also do that if they should so choose. That's an interesting little society of 3D printed plastic inhaling people. That sounds fun times over there. Now let me know if this audio has been windy so far. I'm going to switch to the lav just in case it probably was. But we have the GoPro Wind Slayer on, but I'm noticing it doesn't even protect at least one of the mics. So it's designed for like the Hero 8 or something. So damn it all to hell. All right, we're back to the lav. Couple rants on this device and then we'll get into the Jabronsteins lost in the wilderness. So this thing, if I was to design it, one, it might need to be wider of a filter than the 52mm, unfortunately, because it definitely vignettes in 4x3, so that kind of defeats the perfect. God, purpose. It's a whale in New England. Look it up, asshole. I don't have time for your bullshit games. The Sony X3000, I bought a little thing just like this, and it also vignetted hard. So how about you test it sometime? And the second problem you might notice is if you go, it's pretty easy to just take off, film something out there. Oh my God, look at that. No trespassing. Are you believing that? Ah. Did that ruin my audio? So it's not a huge problem, but it would be nice to have a lens cap on this and a back cap, because now what? You put that in your pocket, you're touching things, oh, fingerprints on it. But not bad, Luke Edwin. You did some stuff here, and now I can vlog and be in focus and have total natural look and done it all over the place. So GoPro is now a somewhat viable contender because it's super... I licked an eyelash off my face somehow. So first Jabron was asking what's the best vlogging cam of 2026 now. If you're just walking and talking, you can get away with anything of the past 10 years. Like it's literally, the harder you try, the dumber you look and the shakier your footage is and the more flat and clinical it's probably gonna look. But for this just walking, talking shot, any GoPro 7, Sony X3000, DJI Action 1 with the cage, with the filter thread on it, close focusing filter, come on. So like anything, it's just, in my opinion, it's where the frame rates have increased over the years. Why the hell is this whole beach sectioned off with warnings? There's warning tape over the whole damn beach. That bird's flying there, he doesn't ignore the tape. Oh, it's poisonous. All the bacteria levels have proven to cause illness. I'm gonna prove you wrong, bitch. probably just saw, with a close-up macro lens, GoPro slow motion cannot be beat, and that is fun. So like if it was me, I want some good slow-mo, and Action 4 had good HD 240. You're not gonna wanna go behind that. GoPros did it too, but you need some super fun slow-mo in your life. Is 4K 120 enough? Yeah, probably. DJI Pocket 3 is still a contender. There's no reason to go beyond it, but I think the two main funnest cameras would be the Luna Ultra. You got your zoom, Fujifilm Sims, slow motion, and the GoPro with a close focusing thread, hopefully. And then, cause like without it, I don't love it. I don't love the look where you're just like, I'm not in focus, nothing is, help me. That bright sunshine burning my face. You know what I think of your caution tape, Mr. Kingsville Police? Ow. You're an asshole. Imagine being the jabron who designs this filter thread for 8K 60 open gate, bro. And you're hanging 10, and all these corners are disrupting your heart. It needed to be a 67 mil probably. And yeah, that would have blocked the screen pretty hard, and you knew that, but whatever. The only known problem with this GoPro is sometimes in 8K, it'll pretend to overheat and your USB mic just shuts off and says disconnected. And then like you can't charge your camera for a little bit, but it just needs to cool down and gather itself. It'll be fine. But if I'm being honest with you, we've stagnated in the vlogging. Goodbye, great egret that's not in focus or anywhere close to my camera. We've stagnated. I want a camera without the lav mic that has the shotgun mic with the wind muff magnetic in a proper place. Like this one, how come there's like 4 different mics and you can't separate them in post? I don't understand. There's 2 on the front, and it's like, okay, someone could design some type of cage that had a filter thread on it and a little wind muff to block the front 2. But then in post, you can't isolate those 2 mics. So you have to wind protect the whole device, and then it's just all kinds of audio everywhere. There's no camera right now that is a tiny pocket action cam that you could do a shotgun mic and just have it with nothing attached to you. People are depending too much on these Bluetooth mics and just assuming everyone wants radiation in their brain. It could be harmful. You don't know that it isn't. It's just so hot. The grass, that's what the caution tape should be for, but it's not. Ow. So basically no camera fits my bill unless you use a lav mic, then they all fit it pretty well. But the most exciting to me are the Luna, possibly the Extra Muse, but they seem to have backed out of my deal. They left a fun comment in my comment section saying, we're gonna send it to you. And then they emailed me. I just said, my phone sucks. It's old. Can you send me an APK file for the app? I don't have it. And they're like, okay, we'll hold off and we'll get you the next release. I'm like, I can use my wife's phone. I was just asking. And like, I haven't heard from them, so I may never get that thing. But the Extra Muse 2 Pro would be the only competitor to Luna, but it has all the same problems the 4P had, where you can't zoom in your D-Log 2 and all your advantages, 17 stops, you can't use and have fun with. The Luna has many little quirks, but I think it's the best all-arounder. Is it not? Like the least deal-breaking flaws. Just a couple quirks here and there. It's like, why did you do that? How come I can't zoom just to the telephoto lens? I gotta step up and all the way up and then back. It's awkward, but like whatever, they'll work out the kinks. It's their first try, come on. So while GoPro is the funnest, when I go to any event, I feel like in the back of my mind, that zoom would be handy to have. I'm gonna go with the Luna instead of this. I'm not diving and surfing, so GoPro's fun though, it's still the funnest. Come on. That 960 we saw today. And when it comes to the Sony guy asking if the ZVE1 is still a viable thing with the 16mm 1.8, it's going to be a flat clinical lens, but that theory is not proven by any existing technology that we have now. So it's kind of stupid to hinge your whole life on a lens having 3D pop when it can't be proven and probably doesn't exist. But having said that, I would never use something that didn't 3D pop like a vintage lens. So like, that's why I was always looking for like, what's the 3D popping lens that I could use? So it was the Zeiss Batis. That's the 18mm 2.8. And it was good. It was good, but it is kind of shaky a little bit. It's still a viable contender, that ZVE1, and maybe the Sony 24mm 2.8. It could have some pop, but you would really have to stick that out there. If I'm being honest with you, I could 100% just use the Luna for my entire channel. You could say that about any point and shoot from the 90s if we're being real, but like the honest compromise, like it almost looked as good as the Fuji. Not that I can show you because my Mac deleted all the files. Damn you, Mac, straight to hell. I just got back from the library, plugging it into a Windows machine. I don't see my files. I repaired the disk, it did nothing. But it pretty much looked as good as my Fuji in the studio, almost, not quite, but like, okay, if I just started using the Luna in the studio, it would take you like 2 weeks to adapt, and then you'd be like, oh, whatever, this is the show now. Okay, here we are. So like it looked fine, and with all the B-roll I got down here versus the Nikon ZR with the red RAW, like the Luna held its own there. It was more stable, like sometimes it was even better looking kind of for what it is. So it's like, yeah, totally, you could just get by with the Luna. That's what I would bring most likely. It's only the odd moment where it's like, I wish I had a mirrorless full frame, bro. Just kill that little child. Don't say that for the algorithm, that's not gonna help you. Forgot I was in 8K still. Glad it didn't overheat. We're in super view for the shoulder vlogs. If you're all about shoulder strength, this is the mode you want to be in. Just show your audience who's boss. I can't even guarantee that I'm in focus here. I've been holding it so close, like, oh, it's close focusing. Probably should be out here still, but then it's arm life for shoulder life. That's not going to help your audience. So get anything, like who cares? Stop overthinking it. The funnest cameras have the most slow-mo, so just do your math in the mind and probably just use your phone. It's good enough. Not an Apple phone. You stupid Apple company taking my files. Where's my files? As we enter the dangerous bacterial algae blooms known to cause birth defects, I think it's pretty safe to say that who won this round? Police with your caution tape? Do I look cautious to you? No, I don't. I'm enjoying the health benefits of natural bacteria from the polluted island of Detroit. That nuclear thing. So, you suck at life and get whatever you want. Just make sure it's through the old affiliate links, huh? No one's using those anymore. That's fun. I'll be leaving now. It's a bathtub, it's warm. How did the GoPro perform? Good job, Luke. You could go back to work and do it better next time. And you better. Subscribe for more, man.